I moved to Durango in November of 2006, about 6 weeks after my overdose. I accidentally overdosed on Labor Day of 2006. I came home. I grew up in Colorado. We live in Durango. We're based in Durango, Colorado. I grew up close to here, and I came home to get my shit together, basically. And I needed a job. I had no job. I had about $100,000 worth of debt between student loans and car debt, and living beyond my means, I
It's
should
actually
say.
not too bad for student loan debt.
But
Way
this was a
deeper
long
than
time
that.
ago. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is back in the early 2000s. So you're right, not horrible, but not great when you don't have a job.
For
And
sure.
but it was really important for me to find the right culture, because a big part of what led to my spiral was I was so miserable at work, and I was using substances to cope, to escape, and it just got out of control. So finding the right company was really important to me. And so I actually turned down a couple of jobs before I got the role at Stone Age, because I just didn't feel like culturally it was the right fit, or the role wasn't aligned with my talents and strengths. And so I was holding out for the right role, and they were looking for a general manager. And so even though I had never managed a company before, I worked for a manufacturing company, a huge manufacturing company that was significantly bigger, and I had partial P&L responsibility for, than what Stone Age was. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to put my name in the hat, and even if I don't get the job, maybe it will be an opportunity for me to get my foot in the door for another position. So I was not qualified, but I still just bet on myself, and I applied for it, and I met the founders, and we had some things in common. I graduated from Colorado School of Mines with a mechanical engineering degree. They were Mines graduates. Well, one was a Mines graduate, one was working there as a research assistant. So they met at Mines. So I had that connection. And if you can make it through Mines, you can basically make it through anything,
Yeah, I've heard that's a
because
really, really good school.
it's a very, very, very hard school. And so they wanted something different with their company. The other candidates were traditional, white men in their 50s who had a lot of experience, and they just thought, you know what, like, let's just take this risk and let's see. If it doesn't work, we can always hire one of those guys. But there's something about her that that she could do something different in this company. And so they gave me the job. So I started out with they changed the title to director of operations, but I still was managing the whole company. I actually made the decision in that first year to take sales and marketing and let one of my team members take that, and I just focused on operations, because there was a lot of things that had to be done from a operational manufacturing perspective. And then a year after I started, then I took sales and marketing back. And then 2 years after that, they named me CEO after I got us through the 08, 09 financial
Nice.
crisis.